Hey, gonna take a little time to center in with a breathing practice and then move into a little bit of movement. Just finding a spot where you can sit and connect to the ground. And if sitting is uncomfortable for you, lie down. Maybe find a wall to sit up against. You can always take a block and put it under your sit bones. Yeah, so a lot of variations for you in the moment to connect, right? I plop down and cross my legs right away. That's just kind of natural for me. And, it's something for me to be curious about. Like, even though I naturally do that, I just go there, stopping and thinking about that and seeing if something else might feel a little more comfortable, a little more connected, has the possibility of opening up something else for me. So just that, even if you just go naturally to one place, see if there's something that needs to be shifted or adjusted. Just taking a few moments to feel your body in the space that you're in. Noticing the surface that you're sitting on. Noticing the smell in the air, the taste in your mouth, what you see around you. And with that, I'd like to give you a couple of options. You can close your eyes if you'd like. You're always welcome to keep them open. If they're open, maybe think about narrowing your gaze down to one spot, kind of narrowing that focus gaze. So you're noticing what your body's connected to, the surface, your taste, the smell, the sight, the sounds around you. Bringing your awareness to the sounds in your environment. Just welcoming whatever you hear. If your eyes are closed, just envision the space that you're in. All of the pieces around you, the room where your body is sitting or lying. Having an awareness of the space. And then focus in just on where your body is, right in the moment. See yourself sitting or lying right where you're at. Noticing the sensations in your body. Noticing your breath. Your body breathing itself. Allowing your hands to be by your side, or you can place one palm on your belly, one palm on your heart. Feeling your body breathing itself. As you breathe in, feeling the expansion of the belly, the diaphragm, that lower abdomen area. And as that expands, the air fills up into the lungs, the chest, the whole body feeling full. And then with that exhale, feeling the breath releasing, the belly pulling in towards the spine, the lungs deflating, the body releasing the air. And again, breath in. And breath out. As you're breathing in, see if you can breathe in through the nostrils. And then breathe back out through the mouth. And a breath in again through the nostrils. And back out through the mouth. Cleansing breaths. One more like that. Breathe in. And out through the mouth. And now moving that breath in and out of the nose. Lengthening it out as you breathe in for about a count of 4. And breathe out for about a count of 4. Feeling it, hearing it, continue that breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breath in. And breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Feeling that breath fill you up. Feeling the body empty the air out. Breath in. Feeling the fullness. And then releasing that air out. Keep breathing as I guide you, using that breath, drawing the air in to fill you up, letting that air out to empty your body. The breath grounds you here, one breath at a time, continuing that in and out. Now, maybe imagining that breath drawing all the way up your spine as you breathe in, hitting the crown of your head with that full breath, and then the exhale back down that spine. Maybe think about a long Ferris wheel just turning, so bringing that breath in as it rounds up to the top, and that breath out as it rounds back down. Keep moving that breath, breathing in to round up, hitting that top point, perching there, and then breathing out as you round down. Keep moving that breath. Your focus is on that inhale coming up, and that exhale coming down. That slow melodic breath. When you're hitting that top point, that little perch there, landing, feeling full, and then exhale, releasing it out. We're going to do 3 more breaths here. On your own with that next 2. And here's the last one together. Everyone takes a big breath in. Exhale, release it out. I'm going to invite you to bring your hands together and just rub them together, creating some friction and warmth. Allowing that breath to go back to a natural place as you're creating some warmth with the hands. And then take your hands and gently place them over the eyes, feeling the heat coming in through the eyes, warming up the soul. Take a breath in. With your exhale, release the hands down. From here, I'd like to invite you to gently make your way to a child's pose, starting in that flat back tabletop, slowly taking the knees out, The big toes touch, the hips sink towards the heels, arms stretching out, forehead to the mat. Just invite you to stay here as long as you want, continuing to connect with that breath. If all you do is stay right here in this child's pose and breathe, you are doing so much more than you can even imagine. Adjusting your position as you need to, noticing what you automatically drop into it, and then allowing yourself to have a little time to adjust and shift, finding that place in between not enough and too much. Your personal 100% in this moment. You're welcome to stay right here. Continue breathing, feeling that in and out breath, anchoring yourself into the moment. If you're ready to move with me as you breathe in, make your way back to that tabletop position, stacking the joints, tuck the toes under, and press your legs up and into that upside down V. This is full expression. Remember to listen to your body, to give it what it needs, dropping to the forearms, dropping to the knees as needed. Taking a big breath in and exhale. Continue breathing, pressing the heels down to the earth one at a time, getting a stretch down the back side of the legs. Using that in breath to press down and forward with the palms of your hands. The exhale to press out of the backs of your legs. Big breath in. With your exhale, drop that right knee down. Spin that left foot flat, leaning into that right hand. Again, you always have the forearm. You can come down closer to the ground. Still keep that left leg extended, left arm reaching. Always an option to bend the elbow, bring the arm a little closer to the body. Finding your stretch here, your openness. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale and extend overhead. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, reach up. Use that exhale to bring that left hand down. Lifting the left leg up and out behind you, like you're pressing against a wall. Right arm reaching forward. Continue to breathe. Reaching forward, pressing back. Pulling that right knee and left hand towards each other to engage the core. You have forearms available if you need to adjust. Big breath in, lift your limbs. Exhale, set them down. Take your feet back into that plank position. Knees and forearms available. Take a big breath in. Use that exhale to slowly lower down towards the ground. Release to the ground. Untuck the toes. Hands stay right underneath the shoulders. Breathe in to press gently into a cobra. Just lifting that upper body up a little bit. Feel it in the low back. Elbows in by your sides. Use your exhale to come down. We've got 4 more. Breathe in to press up. Breathe out to come down. Breathe in to come up. Shoulders away from your ears. Breathe out to come down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, come down. We're going to take a little detour, arms by your sides, and lifting the arms and the legs up. Breathe here. Inhale. Use the exhale to come down, hands back underneath the shoulders. Last cobra here, breath in to press up. Stay in that upward position as you exhale. 4 more big breaths in and out. Adjust as you need to. One more breath in. As you exhale, come down. Press into that plank position. Breathe in. Exhale to breathe out. Listening to your body. What do you need? Do you need your knees down? Do you need your forearms down? Breath in. And breath out to drop that left knee. Right leg lengthens and the right foot plants into the ground, shifting that weight into the left hand, left knee. Reaching up with that right hand. So you're opening the body here, stretching. Exhale. Breathe in to reach up. Breathe out to take that arm overhead. Big breath in. Stay and breathe out. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to bring that hand down. Spin the body to face the ground. Right foot up and out, really pressing behind you. Left hand reaching forward. Pulling that right hand and left knee towards each other. Keep reaching and pressing and breathing. Inhale, lift your limbs. Exhale, set them down. Take your legs back to that plank or keep the knees down, right? Listening to your body. Take a big breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Untuck the toes, breathe into one cobra. Feel the sensations in your body. Breathe out to touch down. Breathe in to press up. And breathe out to shift to that upside down V. We've talked about having small, medium, and large. Right, so small can be the forearms and the knees down. Medium, either keep the knees or the forearms down, right? And that large one is full expression. You choose what your body needs in the moment. Take a big breath in. Exhale. We're going to get a little hip stretching here. Inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, step that right foot forward. Runner's lunge. Dropping that back knee. Take your arms to the inside of that right foot. And then coming down to whatever degree you're able, right? So maybe you can come down on those forearms. Maybe you need a block. You can rest the forearms on the block, hands on the block, hands on the floor, whatever allows you to get in to a little bit of a hip stretch here. If you've got a knee that needs protecting, you can roll the mat up under your knee. You can add an extra towel. Think about just whatever you can use to help you out in that position. Maybe you start in one spot and you shift to another. Maybe it's that you can sink in a little bit more the longer you're here. Maybe you started out too deep and you need to pull back a little bit. So from here, we're going to shift our weight back, coming onto the heel of that right foot. So your leg is straightened out. You're going to walk your hands forward as far as you can. And then you're sinking your hips down, right? So pull the right toes towards your head, walk your hands forward, feel the stretch down the back side of your leg. And breathe here. Notice what you're feeling. Is there anything you need to change? Maybe not.
Maybe just noticing what you're feeling. Maybe you're okay enough right where you're at. One more big breath here. As you're exhaling, plant that foot, step that back foot up. You're going to pop it in just a little bit. Heels are on one line. Breathe in, lift up halfway. Breathe out to fold down. And again, blocks are great to have underneath your hands here. Maybe a little bend in that knee. Bring your chest towards the thigh. Let the head drop and be heavy. Maybe a little rotating that head around a few times one direction. And then change and rotate the other way. Okay, from here, you're going to plant your hands out in front of you. Step those legs back. Find your knees or your toes. And slowly lower down. Breath into cobra. Breath out to touch down. Back to that plank position. And upside down V. Breathe in to lift that left leg up. Exhale as you're stepping that left foot forward by your left hand. You can drop that back knee down. Maybe you want to stay up. Maybe that works to stay up. And again, you're sinking in here. Maybe you're on a block. Hands, forearms. Find what works for you. Meet your body right where it's at. You want to feel something and you don't want to be causing an injury, right? So finding that place in between not enough and too much, super important. And the only way you're going to find that is if you listen to your body. Nobody can do that for you. Nobody can feel what you're feeling. That's on you. Listening to what you have in the moment. Breathing. One more big breath in. Exhale. Slowly make your way up. We're making that shift back with the hips, coming to the heel of that front foot, pulling the left toes towards your body, walking your hands forward, sinking the hips down, right? You just keep moving into that until you get that place that's just right for you. You feel something happening and you're not causing yourself an injury. And then breathe into it. So you're not just drawing the breath into your lungs, you're drawing the breath deep into your body, deep down into the diaphragm, and then even guiding that breath all the way down into that leg, into the sensation that you're feeling. Next breath in, slowly start to come up, planting that foot down, stepping up on that back foot, hopping in a little bit, creating a little bit of a space between the legs, but keeping the heels on one line, lifting up halfway, breath in. With your exhale, you're just folding down over that front leg. Give a little bend into the knee, using blocks here if you need that. Drop in, let the head hang heavy. And again, you can rotate the neck here, gentle rotations one direction. Breathing as you're moving. And then gentle rotations the other direction. Yeah, then inhale, come up halfway. Step those legs back into that plank position. Take a breath in. With your exhale, slowly lower down. Always can be done from the knees and the forearms. Let those toes slide back. Hit the tops of your feet. Breathe in to press up into that cobra. Exhale, come down. Breath into a cobra. Breath out to come down. One more. Breath into a cobra. Breath out to come down. Inhale to that plank. Exhale, pressing back into that upside down V. Drop to your knees. Cross your ankles, roll over onto your back. Squeeze the knees into your chest, hug in. Give yourself a big hug. Keep that right knee in. Let the left one go straight down the mat. Left hand to your right kneecap. Start taking that knee across your body. Open the right arm out to the right. Right knee comes across to the left. Shoulder blades stay on the mat. Eyes turn towards the right. Feel your whole body supported by the floor. Your whole body lying here on the floor. Rotating that right ankle as it's hanging out there. You just circle it one direction a few times. And then change the direction and circle it the other way. And shift to your back. Squeeze that right knee in. Press out of the left foot, lifting it up just a little bit. Switch your legs. Right leg straight. Right hand to the left kneecap. As you're taking that left knee across your body, open that left arm out. Turn your eyes to the left. And breathe. As you exhale, see if that left leg can sink into that stretch a little more. Breath in and breath out. One more breath in. Exhale. Your next in-breath starts to bring you back to center. Squeezing that left knee in, really pressing out of that right foot and leg. Now both knees squeeze in. Wrap your arms around them if you're able. Get as small and tight as you possibly can. Squeeze, squeeze in. And then release. Stretch out. Stretching your arms overhead, your fingertips away from your toes. Feeling the connect of your body here, lying on the ground. The fullness of the open, the fullness of the big breath in, filling you up as you stretch. And then the exhale, the air out, the body releasing, relaxing down into your final resting pose. Allow the arms to lay out away from the body a little bit. You can lift your shoulder blades up, kind of tuck those underneath you, opening up the chest. Palms facing up for an open, receptive position, or palms facing down for a grounded, connected position. Let your breath go back to a natural place. Allow your body to just relax. And I say it because it's easy for me to say. It's not always easy to do, right? And I'm here guiding you and saying these things to help nudge you in a direction. Not because I'm saying it's easy to do, but because it's here for you, open and ready when you are. See if you can just maybe allow 10% of the tension that you've been holding on to release. To let it all go, to truly relax, can be a huge ask, such a big ask. And if you're able to just release even 10%, that's a win. That's a move in that direction of being able to relax and release. What a beautiful thing that is. You are welcome. I invite you to stay here as long as you want, lying here, soaking in the energy that you've created, the relaxed response that you've given your body through the breath work, through the movement. Soak it in as long as you can. This is always here for you. You can come back to this whenever you want. This will be posted in the featured tab in this group. Access this video whenever you need 30 minutes to just decompress. Staying here, rolling over on your right side, pressing up into a seat. Feeling that connection, sitting up, lifting up, finding that sense of dignity in your body. Putting your hands at your heart center or in your lap or wherever you want. I enjoy showing up here, sharing these times with you all. The light in me sees and honors the light in each one of you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. You're finished. Have a great one.